Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in a company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest, I have. Save your blubbering, Tracom. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. Yeah, it's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in a company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you didn't believe me, look, his name was Whisket, alright? Whisket. He'll tell you how to defeat titles or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsalomis are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was brought with the life food of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. We defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserved better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoru on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurance that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security from Master Jejuru's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Yeah, gods, man, have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gate. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way to Ogamoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I feel here we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsalomisa hangs in the balance. Nix that. Master Gagoroju's requests can be found more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. Nix has recently been prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. slay the Nix and return to me. Oh, and don't forget to meet me a Legacy proof of the kill. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. Foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in a company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that befits your talents. A modest proposal. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Jajaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Jajaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, and so, Joseph, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough of your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associated? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Benderon actually likes Aurelia umbrellas. Gods, I never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, it is a aureole you seek. You have to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate into the east. The OGB said an adventurer might be dropping by to deliver something special. That you, lad? Ah, hell, lad, you didn't have to go all this trouble. The goddamn smell. I've had a Horella umbrella since I was a salesward. It's only the nastiest shite I've ever put in my mouth. We tried sprinkling it with salt and cooking it over a campfire, but that was still better than chewing on dirt driftwood. Try it for yourself, lad, you'll see what I mean. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who challenged Titan. I've been expecting you, Joseph. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant Andamatois. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simply in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Trial by turtle. Let me be clear. The business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot, Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest event spiller. Jesus Christ! Okay. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good Andamatoi's egg in a nest in the east of here, so just wrap for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the children, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Joseph. You do not need to challenge, Titan. Abandon your quest or your corpse will rot in this swamp.